What is up, Hollywood stars? So today's video I'm going to be doing a more natural lighting glam. So I'm going to showing you basically like every step of how I got this glam. So if you want to see how I achieved this, definitely keep watching, and as always, don't forget to shine bright because it's slow Hollywood time. Hello you guys. So this is obviously a different setup because I'm actually in my parents' home. This is my room back home. It's kind of like messy right now because I'm actually going to Paso Robles today to celebrate my friend Luisa's birthday. And I'm kind of whispering because everyone's like asleep still. It's like 7:30 a.m. And that's why I have a mess back here because I'm still trying to figure out what to pack. So I just figured let me hop on here and let's do my makeup because I just kind of been wanting to do like a natural lighting moment, especially because I feel like lately my setup where I usually film, I haven't really been liking the lighting, and I feel like my hair looks really like weird in that lighting. I actually just redid my hair. There should probably be a video up showing you guys how I kind of like redid the hair. So I'll leave that up here and down below. So let's get started. So I'm going to use the Optical Illusion by Urban Decay. This primer is so good. I love this. If you have like texture or you feel like your skin is a little bit uneven, definitely use this one because it does smooth everything out. I really like to just work it into the skin. So I think I'm going to do the eyebrows first. So I'm going to go ahead and spoolie them. I just trimmed the brow hair like not too long ago, and I'm still kind of getting used to it because I was so used to having like super bushy brows, and now I feel like they're a little bit more tamed. I'm going to use the MAC False Lash Maximizer. This is meant for your eyelashes, but if you use this for your eyebrows, it actually gives you a really nice like fluffy laminated look, and it lasts all day. So you can see they're pretty like flat now. And then I just like to get the spoolie and just kind of comb the tops of them. This one's pretty like good already, but then this one just kind of comb it a little bit. I think I'm just going to use some of my 24-hour base. I've actually really been loving this guy. So this is by MAC also. So you only need like a tiny bit for both eyelids, which I like. And it really lasts a long time, especially if you have super oily eyelids. This really does work. So whenever I don't want to do like a crazy eye look, I like this one because it is transparent. Because usually I'll use like the Anastasia one or the P. Louise, and those ones are like pretty light on my skin tone. So I like to use this guy. So actually let me go ahead and carve out my brow a little bit. Let's do some of this MAC. This is NC15, the Smooth Wear Concealer. And I just use a flat brush. This one is the Morphe M224. I like to carve out the brow whenever I have time because I feel like it definitely makes a difference with the brows. Makes them look a lot more full and a lot more like just put together. You could also use concealer as your eyeshadow base, but I find that if I'm going to be wearing my makeup for a long time, the concealer doesn't really work that well on me because I do have super oily eyelids. But that's why I kind of like to use the 24-hour and just use this to carve. I mean, there's some days that I'm lazy and I'll do concealer, but definitely not on a day where I know I'm going to be like out for a lot of hours. I feel like my voice sounds so raspy, like I think because it's early in the morning. Okay, I feel like that looks pretty good. They already look so much better. I'm going to actually do a little bit of this MAC Shape Plus Shade Brow Tint in the shade Taupe. Let me make sure it's Taupe. Yeah, so Taupe. I love this because it's kind of like an eyebrow pen, and it just kind of helps to kind of fill in little gaps, and it makes your eyebrows look a little bit fuller as well. So I just do kind of like a little bit of strokes. So it just kind of looks a little bit fuller. It's not a huge difference, but it makes a difference. Use the Dose of Colors palette. This is the Desi times Katie Friendcation. I love this palette. It's so pretty. You can clearly see I love this color. It's so pretty. So I'm going to just do like a really quick eye look today. Let's see. I keep looking over here because I have all the makeup laid out. So I'm going to use some of this and this. So just kind of mix both of them. And oh wow, that's pigmented. I literally haven't used this palette in a while, so I'm like, oh shit. Let's just blend her out. Perfect. So I've been wanting to do like a super like natural lighting video, kind of like this one, because like I said, I feel like my lighting setup is just like pissing me off lately. And I've also been super inspired by Juicy Jazz here on YouTube. I love her videos, I love her content, and I don't know, I just love the way her videos look so like natural, like natural lighting, and the colors really pop and it just looks true to color. Like I feel like what I'm seeing in the screen is how she actually looks like, because a lot of times I feel like my artificial lighting definitely kind of like alters the colors of, like I mentioned, my hair and the makeup, so my skin tone. So I'm like, let me try this out, and I feel like from what I'm looking at in my phone, because I'm using my phone, I feel like it looks pretty good. I definitely want to try my camera maybe when I go back to Sacramento, try out the camera in natural lighting. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and kind of deepen this up a bit. I'm using the darkest brown in the palette. And I'm just going to add this to the outer corner, and then whatever's left over, just start to blend upwards. So kind of like that. This video might be kind of long, you guys, because I'm already looking at it and I'm already at 10 minutes. But I'll try to cut it down. Okay, I think that looks perfect. I'm going to do some of the darkest brown underneath the lower lash line as well. Should I do shimmery or matte? I don't like how the matte's looking, so I might just do this guy right here for the lid, the rest of the lid. And just kind of pack it here in the inner portion of the lid, first half of the lid. So let's do some eyeliner. I think I'm gonna do brown. This is the NYX Epic Ink Liner. If you guys don't own this, you guys definitely should go out and get it because it's literally so good. Doing like the outer half, and then I'm gonna do a little wing there. Okay, I'll do the other wing when I'm done with the eyes. So I'm gonna do my eyelashes, curl them. This is the best curler ever. This is by MAC. It's so good. So I highly recommend it. Wow, that's like, whoa. You guys, I'm really liking this setup. I'm like, wow, why haven't I done this before? But yeah, I definitely want to try with the camera for sure. Okay, bomb. Okay, let's do some mascara. Oh my god, so I just rediscovered this mascara. This is the Smashbox Super Fan Mascara. It's literally so good, you guys. Like, so I was cleaning out my makeup back home, and I was like, I have too many mascaras. These are probably old. I need to get rid of some because I'm super picky with mascaras. So I knew I wasn't gonna use some of them that were in there. So I started just trying them out, and I came across this one and I was like, oh my god, why haven't I been using it? And I'm obsessed with this one now. It's so good, and it works really good for the bottom lashes as well. I love how it like separates the lashes, and it's really black as well. It's not clumpy and it's not like super thick either. Okay, we're just gonna let that sit there for a bit and work on the face. So we did the primer already. Let's do the foundation. Kind of want to do my Fluidity by Morphe. Hopefully this matches me because I only brought 2 foundations with me. The other one that I have is the Infallible, but I kind of want to try the Morphe. So this is the shade 1.120. I hope it matches because I also did like a decluttering of foundations, and I kind of categorized them whether they matched me or not. And these were some of the ones that did match me. So I hope I'm right because I did that in my artificial lighting, of course. So I'm like, well, we'll see. So I'm actually trying out this sponge by Dose of Colors, and I bought this a while ago, and I just wet it and it's so big, you guys. Like, it's so cool though, right? Like, so I think I'm going to use like this side to blend it. I'm like, wow. I mean, I feel like it matches. Kind of bring it down. Damn, I'm really bringing it down. I'm like, let's just bring it all the way down. I feel like I like this sponge. It is kind of like hard to grip it, I will say. But I love just how big it is because it covers a lot of surface area. And it's blending the foundation really, really nicely. It does look a little bit light, not gonna lie, but we'll make it work when we use like contour and all that. I'm also trying to avoid like my little nose ring area because I just switched it the other day to a hoop, and so it was fine. So I bought new earrings, new rings for the nose, and I have this like stud, but it's a straight stud, so it's not the L shape. And I've never used the ones that are just straight, so I've noticed that it had kind of like a little ball at the end that was a little bit thicker than the rest of the ring, I guess, itself, and it was just so hard to put on, whatever. So then I left it on for a while, and then sorry, I can't multitask. So I left it on for a while, and then I was FaceTiming my mom, and she's like, oh my god, your ring looks so ugly, like it's so big. And I'm just like, oh, whatever, I don't want to hear it. So I switched it to this because I'm like, this is a lot smaller, you know, that way she doesn't trip or whatever. And tell me why, when I was trying to take out the straight ring, it was just so hard to take off that it just irritated my nose so much. So I don't know. I'm going to use this Kylie concealer. This is in the shade Ivory. I just got a new concealer from Kylie because I feel like I like this shade. I really do. But I want something a little bit brighter. And her concealers were actually on sale at Ulta. They were like $8. So I figured I should just get another one because I love the formula so much. So if you guys have not tried the Kylie concealers, definitely try them out. Okay, I really love how this sponge has this really small point at the end to really help blend out the concealer in the little crevices. The Tantour and Light, this is literally the best ever. I love this one. I love the color, like the undertone. It's super creamy. It doesn't dry super fast either, which I like. Like, it's just perfect. I bought some of this for my client kit as well because it's just that good. And I love it. Okay, let's go ahead and blend everything. Fake Loose Powder by Huda. This is another one of my favorites. I love it a lot. Just gonna set the rest of the face. I'm gonna use this bronzer. This is Dark Golden Mineralized Skin Finish by MAC. I'm going to use some of my brightener by KKW. I'm going to use some Peaches by MAC. I love this blush. Up Flexitarian Super Shock Pearlized Highlight. This is cream. I think this is cream. I didn't realize. Oh, that's super pretty though. I brought this one because I feel like I haven't used this one in a minute. So I'm like, let me just reintroduce it to my makeup routine, and it looks really good. Okay, the face is pretty much done. Let's go ahead and set it with my all-nighter. Here's my little Patty B fan. Okay, let me go ahead and let me finish the eyes off camera, and then I will be right back. Okay, you guys, so these are the eyelashes. I feel like they look so good. So I showed you guys a little snippet of what they look like before I put them on. But these are the Lavish Affection lashes, and they're in the shade, in the style Let's Link. So they're super, super pretty. So I'm gonna go have some breakfast, and then I will be right back because I don't want to put the lips and then eat. So then I'll be back to show you the finished look. Okay guys, so I didn't eat breakfast because we're actually gonna go have burritos when I get over there. So I'm gonna go ahead and do Spice Lip Liner by MAC. And I'm gonna do Peach Stock by MAC. I think I'm just gonna leave it matte. I'm not gonna put gloss. Okay. So this is the finished look, you guys. I feel like it looks super pretty. It's just like very classic. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I know it's going to be a little bit different than what I usually do, like the lighting and stuff, but I hope you guys enjoyed it. I feel like I really enjoyed filming this. So let me know if you prefer videos with more natural lighting as opposed to artificial lighting, and leave me a comment down below, and I would love to chat with you guys. So I will see you next time. Bye.